Allegiant Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him doing it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go.
They'll run right here with Swift. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Young will set to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
But that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Meanwhile, Young's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. On first and 10, it's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Young off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on third and 3. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Young working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on third and 2. Swift will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is Jakeem Grant. Jakeem Grant now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And his task in this situation is making sure that his team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
Corral sets up play action. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to break those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
This will be fielded at the 17. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. The Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well and the back's getting the ball, he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't been an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block. In that last drive, we saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready up.
It's Young on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a second down throw for Young. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Let's go. Stick, back up. Set, cut.
Here is Young. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Here we go, set.
It'll be Young again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it is caught. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Grant sets to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Trying for it with Pirine. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Once again, it's Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second down, Young. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Swift. And they'll get him down right about the 20. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So now the Niners down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 50 seconds to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Corral, and that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Corral. He'll drop it off to Pirine, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Corral. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Now Corral. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop at 14 seconds remaining.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Open man, it's Scott, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Young. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. They'll run for the 1st time with DeAndre Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Swift from a yard out. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
1st and 10, here's Bennett. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott. There he goes, left side. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Bennett. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they'll give to Scott here on the option. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On second down, it's Knight. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on third and goal. Scott is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Looking to throw, Young. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Final play of the half, Young. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Here's Knight on the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Bennett now to throw. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And they'll give to Scott here on the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Bennett. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Demir Bird from 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Young. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down. 22 needle.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Young. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And this is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Cooks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Young to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. That throw by Young incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Let's go.
Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now Bennett. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here comes 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Finding Sample. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a long shot. We go from Las Vegas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As you get a look at Brian Hoyer, the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning he's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Now Hoyer. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked over for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Here's Hoyer. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception. rethink how they go about attacking.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Young to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Powering his way forward. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hoyer.
Pass caught there by Nixon.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 on the 16-yard line.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. Here now, 3rd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dalton Keene, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And while we have a moment, we remind you that registration for the Madden Championship Series is now open. This year we'll be giving away, ready for this, $1.7 million in prize money to the best Madden 24 players in the world. And if you want to get in on the action, and you should, visit MaddenChampionship.com to get yourself registered. It's hard to believe how much that has taken off in recent years.
It's taken off so much, partner. I'm going to start to work on my game and register for a chance to win that kind of money.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
The 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Young now. And this is going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing, Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
25 yards that time. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Following the interception, Young. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Young on 1st down. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Young.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hoyer, wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Bryce Young and the offense out for their next series.
And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one into the hands of Nixon.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Robert Spillane. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hoyer pushes past him. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Dalton Keene, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Young's throw taken in there by Cooks.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd down, Young. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The play fake. Now Young.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000s. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep doing it.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 2nd and 5. A loss. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And quickly they get to the line.
10 cycles. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Swift going to try up the middle. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
He was... Kamu Grugier-Hill.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. An inside give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Clifford, throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. That one good for 7 as this long drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And here's Jones again on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Clifford. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. Touchdown, Packers. Well, unfortunately. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Clifford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. All right, not the So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give is to Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll push forward. The 34. And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6. Clifford to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Clifford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Back to throw is Clifford.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Off the fake, here's Clifford.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jonathan Allen coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And now off to the races down the right side.
And a good run here as he'll rumble up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Here's 2nd and 10. Clifford will throw it here.
And that's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half.
Here we go.
And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is
Brandon Cooks.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Josh Allen coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Taking it about the 36. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd down and 13.
Here's Young.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Ford Field.
Now 2nd and 9.
It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Javon Curse in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
On the ball.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Set. Hut.
Now a give right side Swift. Down the right sideline.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that.
And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Young.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Cooks. An 80-yard touchdown.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And they are able...